Hello everybody, Smockter here, and I am back with Orespawn. Let's play number 8, I believe, or number 7. One and two. Did quite a bit in between episodes because I didn't want to bore you guys. Excuse me. Um, I didn't want to bore you guys with all the boring gathering, so to fill you in, here's a quick rundown of what I've done. I went mining. I used the miner's dreams I got from the dungeon last time. Got some more stuff, got some more rubies, made some ruby armor, which was better than the other armor I was wearing, the moth scale armor. Um, Made a chainsaw, which first I had to make the ultimate axe, and how you make that is just like that. And then I made the chainsaw, which is a weapon. It does 60 attack damage, but I I will use it if I have to, but normally I just used it for chopping down wood because it makes things a lot easier. Here, I'll show you guys. Um, if you guys have not enough items installed, excuse me. If you guys have not enough items installed and you guys have magnet mode on and you don't consider that cheating, or you have some type of magnet mode, the chainsaw makes it really easy to get wood. All you gotta do, stand in some leaves, chop them down, and it will chop, I think it's like a 10 by 10 area, and it will just give you wood. And with magnet mode, you don't really have to move anywhere. So, and then you just delete what you don't need. And then you get a bunch of wood. So yeah, I got that in between episodes. Now today, what I mainly wanted to focus on is the Easter Bunny. Now I know I showed what the Easter Bunny does, but um, I never showed you guys how I use it because having the Easter Bunny just wander around in your base, raiding random Easter eggs, that can get annoying. And your inventory can get randomly filled up with just random spawn eggs, or you may make the worst mistake and you may have an empty slot in your hotbar and then spawn in some giant boss that destroys your entire base. So what I do is I set this up also between episodes. Basically what I do is I keep the Easter bunnies trapped in this small location, and that way whenever they lay an egg, excuse me, it goes into the hoppers, which I have connected to some chests. Now, I will warn you, um, some of the spawn eggs do tend, excuse me, they do tend to jump out, like over the wall somehow. I don't know why that happens, but it just does. Um, oh, also, just real quick before I get really into the nitty gritty of this, I went to the Nether. I made a Nether portal and went and killed a blaze. Excuse me. So I could have flight and full amount of hearts because, while yes, I could be the mantis, I'm gonna suffocate myself. And being the hold on one sec, guys. Okay, sorry, I should be good. Being the bird, I like, honestly, it does help, but I only have one heart. Being the blaze, I'm a little bit smaller than a player, so I can like um reach lower if I crouch. Like if I was a player, I probably couldn't reach those hoppers from here, but I have full health. So I can't touch water, or when it's raining it does damage me, but it just helps to have full health. So anyway, um first you're going to want to turn off magnet mode if you have that on. And with the Easter bunnies, I'm just going to spawn them in here, and then I'm just going to hop down here. Now, I basically made it so that all these hoppers are connected to another hopper that's connected to these chests. So, no matter what, their spawn eggs will will get in here no matter what hopper they're in. So, granted, having 4 chests, I like to organize them and have like all the pets in one chest, and then just mobs in the rest. But since there aren't that many pets, I'm gonna let it go just for Let's Play sake. Now, the problem with the Easter bunnies is they are very persnickety. Um, most of you who play Minecraft know that if you go too far away from animals or something like that, they can despawn. But if you name them, then they don't despawn. Well, Easter bunnies are the same, except they're much harder to keep. Like the moment you go like 20 blocks away, and I've counted too. The moment you go 20 blocks away, they despawn instantly. And I don't know why that is, but that's just how it is. So, but if you name them, then they act like normal. They don't despawn. So I'd suggest getting name tags as soon as possible. Even if like you don't really care what their names are. You just name them a quick letter and then name them, and then they won't despawn. So you don't have to go finding more, because trust me, their dried spawn eggs, the ones I found, are very, very rare. Like I was lucky to find that, as is. They do spawn, I believe, in plains biomes and savanna biomes. I think I've seen them in both, but it's like been a rare thing, like just out of the blue. So I don't know their exact spawn rate. It may be like the same spawn rate of like pink wooled sheep, because if you guys don't know, pink wooled sheep can spawn naturally. It's just very rare. Okay, so already we got two of the bosses we need to fight right there. Um, we got another one right here, and we got some brown ants. This also will give you ant spawn eggs, so you don't have to go grab the nests and wait for them to spawn. Um, so this is also handy for that. The other thing that I want you guys to know is that there are certain spawn eggs that the Easter bunnies do not lay, like eggs for, but are in the game, and you can get dried ones of them. And they basically don't lay any eggs for vanilla mobs. Like you won't get a spider spawn egg or a witch spawn egg or a pigman spawn egg. You won't get any of that. You're only gonna get like um the Orespawn stuff, and if you have other mods installed, I believe Easter bunnies can lay those too. I think I remember seeing them lay an egg for like a demon from another mod, but I'm not entirely sure. I may be confusing that with something else. But anyway, so yeah, those are the only downsides. Now, um, in between episodes, I am gonna let these guys just sit here, and I'm just gonna, check what eggs they've laid, what spawn eggs there are, um, and then I'll just the next episode, which I actually think I'm gonna be recording in succession with this episode, so I'm gonna record this one and then go on to the next one probably. Is what I'm gonna do. But in the meantime, we haven't had a whole lot of boss fighting, so I'm gonna take two of these jumpy bugs, and what the heck? I'll take two of these vortexes. Now, I'm gonna grab my boyfriend because he will honestly be very helpful with this. First I'm gonna grab these guys. Now, you're gonna want to use cages, which if you guys want to know the crafting recipe, there's two different crafting recipes. I just find this one the simplest. This one's like if you're in the crystal dimension, but yeah, obviously I'm not there, so anyway, you just shift and then right click and you can catch stuff, and they will go into the cage, and then you'll have a caged Easter bunny. So yeah, that's just the easiest way to keep them contained. You sorry. But yeah, that's the use for the Easter bunnies. They are very overpowered. They can get you some powerful pets and just some mobs in general that drop things that are very useful. But since you guys haven't seen a whole lot of boss fighting, that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Now, I'm going to use the chainsaw. Um only because it does a lot of damage, and on top of that, I want to get these bosses killed quickly. Um, but yeah, so went to Nether, got the blaze. We have the Easter bunnies all checked out. I do have a dungeon spawner that I crafted, which we're gonna spawn in a bit after I fight these mobs here. Oh, and like I said, I used some of the other miners' dreams to get some more resources. Is that what? Oh, that's a slime. Okay. I honestly really could use the slime balls. So those are very useful for something I'm actually going to show you guys in this episode. But first, you guys probably want to see a boss fight by now. You're just like, hurry up. So I will not make you wait any longer. I'm going to go ahead and spawn in one of these bosses. I'm going to spawn in the jumpy bug first, because it just seems like a good idea. So, jumpy bug. So yeah, this is the jumpy bug. It's one of the bosses you're going to need for that Big Bertha weapon. um, it does spawn in its minions sometimes. It drops amethyst stuff, so like an amethyst pickaxe, amethyst chest plate, shovels. So yeah, just drops a bunch of amethyst stuff, but since I already have it, I'm not gonna keep most of this. Yeah, I don't need any of that. Don't need that. Yeah, so I think, does he already have an enchanted chestplate? I don't think he does. So I know like blast protection really isn't gonna help him a whole lot, but okay, there we go. So I'll just throw this in my bag, and this and that, this and that, because I don't need those anymore. That and that. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, we need another enchanted golden apple. Give him his sword back, and then spawn in this next one. Alright. Now, also, the other good thing, I don't know if I ever said this, um, the one problem I have with the boyfriends at the beginning is that if I hit them with, like, or, like, yeah, like an amethyst sword or a rose sword or whatever, um, if I hit them, then I hurt them. And I get really annoyed when they run in front of me and then I smack them with something. But the good thing about uh, the chainsaw and pretty much like all the ultimate stuff, the chainsaw, another weapon, which I'm not going to spoil because I may end up getting, um, and Big Bertha, and any of the other higher powered weapons, they have this natural thing where they don't hurt uh, fellow entities. So, like boyfriends and girlfriends, they won't hurt them. So you don't have to worry about accidentally, like swinging and killing them. So, um, that's something really good. I'm actually going to put on these amethyst boots just because the vortex tends to want to throw you up in the air. And while I am in a cave, it actually has an ability. I don't know if a lot of people notice. It has an ability where it can rack up fall damage even if you're not falling that far. So, yeah, that's the vortex. I know you guys don't see it, but I'm trying to kill it quick because after a while it disappears and you can't see it. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not, but either way, that's what happens. So, it also, okay, I don't know this. If you guys want to do some research into this and let me know, that'd be great. But there's a mob called the Irukandji, and it's this tiny thing that has like a 1/2 heart, but it has a boss meter but it's so tiny and it doesn't even damage you, as far as I know. And for some reason, the vortex drops a Data Kanji, but there's no the Irukandji arrow is what you use for the like if I search up bow, like it's what you use for the skate string bow, but like what else is it for? Like I mean, because once you get the ultimate bow, you really don't need any other bow, like at all. I don't understand why it's there, but if you guys want to do some research, maybe, let me know. That'd be great. Um, but yeah. Anyway, those are those two bosses. So sorry if I killed them pretty quick, but again, it's the vortex really is annoying, and if you wait too long, it just disappears, but you still are getting attacked as if it was still there. So yeah, that can be a bit annoying. So I just try and kill it really, really fast. Anyway, um, so now that we dealt with two of the bosses, uh, I'm gonna go ahead and go one, put these uh, away where they belong, and then I'm gonna go spawn this dungeon. Now, um, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm gonna be playing this series up until the completion, and then I'll be trying to start my Skyrim series. But more than likely, my Skyrim series is probably not going to start up until summer. So, excuse me. Anyway, boyfriend, I want you to wait right there. Also, found some spawn eggs in between episodes. I'm gonna kill this thing real quick. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this movie, and I find this really kind of funny and cool that this is in Orespawn. But if you guys have ever seen Avatar, not the last Airbender, but Avatar, like with the blue people, where like it's that alien race, and the humans are looking for some like meteor or something like that, like, and they're fighting these blue people. Yeah, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Um, well, if you guys remember, there's this well, I'll just show it to you guys, and I'm pretty sure you guys will see it and be like, "Oh my gosh, I know exactly what that is. Holy crap." So, there's this mob in here called Leonopteryx, and I'm pretty sure once I show it to you guys, I'm gonna try and create an infinite water source real quick, because I'm gonna need it. Did a witch? Yeah, don't throw that crap at me. Kill you in your face. Just threw a slowness potion at me. Okay, so I'm gonna create an infinite water source real quick. Okay, so infinite water source there. Okay, so this mob is called the Leonopteryx, and the only reason why I'm gonna fight it is because it has a chance to drop a weapon that automatically has looting 3 on it, which I could honestly use. Not that any of the bosses won't drop the thing I need. They all, like, besides the vortex, I've always gotten the things I need from the bosses. But anyway, you guys will probably recognize this pretty quickly. So here we go. So that's Leonopteryx. I don't know if you guys really recognize it, but it's the thing from Avatar, the big red one. Yeah, that thing. That's what this thing is, and it's an actual boss. So I just find it kind of funny and cool that it's an actual boss in here. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna clear this out real quick, like clear these ores out. Is this? Yeah, that's a red natural block. I'm not gonna try and clear that out. I'm gonna put this coal back. Okay, so that should be enough room. Okay, so here goes nothing. I'm gonna put this on again, so I have the regeneration. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, it's the actual red thing. Like I think it's called Turut Makto or something like that. So yeah, but in here it's called the Leonopteryx. So there we go. That's what I was looking for. So like I was saying, the higher weapons, so like the battle axe, the chainsaw, and all that, they don't hurt like wolves and things that you have that are your companions. So you don't have to worry about accidentally swinging and killing them. So yeah, but this, well, it only does 50 attack damage, and the chainsaw does 60. This one's a lot easier to swing because the chainsaw kind of has a weird like hit hitbox. So yeah, that's kind of why I wanted this weapon. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the bosses. Okay, um, let's go ahead and spawn this dungeon. I'm gonna go put this stuff away where the other stuff is, and I will see you guys in just a minute. Be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I am back, and real quick, I just realized that these things in my hand, the stuff that Leonopteryx dropped, this is Kraken repellent. Now, Kraken is one of the bosses we're gonna have to fight. And this does repel them. But the other thing this serves as is that you've probably seen that there are ants in Orespawn. Well, there's also termites, and termites suck because they turn everything wood into dirt. Crafting tables, chests, you name it. Well, one of the things that this Kraken repellent also does is it repels any kind of ant, including the termites. So if you see here, um, we have an ant nest, and I don't honestly want to wait for them, so I'm just gonna see if I can find. Okay, here we go. So watch this. When I place this next to the ant, watch. Come on. Well, this ore spawn in this mod pack is kind of buggy, but it does work. Trust me, guys. I didn't know it until later, but it does work. So if you guys want to test it out on like a better thing, like you just install Orespawn, then do it that way. That's probably the best way to test it. So anyway, enough rambling. You guys want me to spawn in this dungeon probably, so that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I'm gonna spawn it far enough away that it's not gonna hurt me in any way. Oh, creeper. So this is why I got this weapon, so I can get a lot of gunpowder for more Miner's Dreams in case I need them. So anyway, let's go ahead and spawn this dungeon right there. So, and then let's fly away, because I don't want to crash. Oh, there's the Brutafly. Okay, so that's not a boss we want, but there is a boss called the Caterkiller, that if you don't kill it within a certain amount of time, the Brutafly will spawn. It will basically do a quick, like, transformation into the Brutafly. Now, the Brutafly, unfortunately, does not drop anything we need. If you want an easy way to have Nether Stars and some Blaze Rods, then you can kill the Brutafly, but other than that, it really doesn't drop anything. Come on, target me. There you go. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it honestly doesn't drop a whole lot besides like gold nuggets, and like it has a chance to drop another star and some blaze rods, but other than that, not really of much use. Anyway, wait, did I see what I think I saw? Thought I saw the worm for a second. I'm guessing I didn't. Anyway, now let's go back and see what our random dungeon generator spawned. What did you spawn? Oh, it spawned an island. an island of, oh, boyfriends and girlfriends, so I don't have to worry about anything attacking me. Well, besides the sharks, but there we go. Okay, so that's that. Um, let's see what's in these chests. Iron stuff I don't need. More stuff I don't need. So that one wasn't really too good. I got a lot of redstone back. So hold on, one guys. I'm really disappointed in that kind of dungeon. I'm gonna real quick make 2 more random dungeon spawners, and I'll be right back, guys. So see you in just a bit. Okay, guys, I am back, and I decided to go a little bit more than just 2 more. I want a good dungeon, something that has not been seen on a Let's Play before. So on mine at least. So I made 8 in total, and I'm just gonna spawn like evenly. I don't know what is going on, but anyway, then I'm gonna spawn dat one, and then I don't want to go too much into the plains biome because I don't want to run across the worm. I'm gonna do that one, and then I keep on going. Okay, and then I'm going to let's place this one here. Let's delete that. I don't need seeds. Okay, that one. Oh gosh, I saw the worm. So yeah, there's a shadow of the worm, which is a really pain in the butt boss to deal with. I think I can lure it out though if I just kill like all of the like children, like, oh crap. Oh, if I could get that creeper to explode, that'd be amazing. Come on, why are you running, you stupid creeper? Come back here. There we go. Okay, well, that's not gonna work. The worm's just too hard to fight because it doesn't come up. Like, you need the large worm. You can't just fight one of the small ones and get what you need. So, unfortunately, that's just how it is. There we go. Okay, run, 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 run. Okay. I know this is going pretty long, guys, but I want to finish spawning all these dungeons. So, I don't want to leave any whatsoever. There we go. And then, final one. Oh, there's the one of the beginner dungeons. Just spawns like forest, or I think they're called leaf creatures or leaf monsters or something like that. So that's what that spawns. Need to run, 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 run. I don't want it to lag or crash. Okay, I think all the dungeons might have already spawned in. So, but while I'm being sure, I can delete these. Delete the rotten flesh. There we go. Okay. Hopefully they've all spawned in. And I'm not gonna crash. Okay. Oh, well that's an easy dungeon. And it'll give me some rubies, which I can still use. Even when you get the ultimate set, which is better than the ruby set, guys, you really should get rubies whenever you can. God, I hate these birds though. So I hate those birds so much. But yeah, get rubies whenever you can, mostly because they later on for certain dungeons, you will see one of my tactics for the use of them. But yeah, they're very useful later on for something else. Anyway, there's that. I'm gonna grab these other two rubies real quick, but then I'll get to the rest of the dungeons. Okay. Now, what did I spawn over here? Oh, gosh. Wait a minute. Where did I put the other one? Oh, did I spawn this? I think, yeah, I did, because yeah, I placed it one right there. So yeah, there's another dungeon, but there's nothing really good in that one. Most I'll get out of it is salt. This I can actually use. That is going to be a pain in the butt, which, oh yeah, that's what I thought it was. That's where the nightmare spawns. I'm not going to bother with that right now, but what I will do is I am going to tackle these guys, because these sea monsters, I need their scale for Big Bertha. Okay, come on, just die. Jeez. There we go. Okay. I got that. Look how freaking quickly filled up my inventory got. Anyway, I got enough sea monster scales, that's for sure. Uh, don't need the iron pants, wool, or that, or that. Fire protection, don't need any of those. Looting 2, no, don't need don't need, don't need. So yeah, I definitely got enough sea monster scales, that's for sure. Ooh, creeper repellent. I was just say creeper repellent. This does just as it says it does. It repels creepers, so I don't have to worry about them tumbling down into my base and destroying everything, which is good. More kraken repellent. That's always helpful. That one, I really don't know if I want to tackle that dungeon right now, but you know what, guys? The episode's running long as it is. I'm just gonna end it here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will tackle the rest of those dungeons another time, and it will probably be in the next episode. Which, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna record these episodes in succession. So, anyway, I will see you guys later. Have a good day, and I hope to see you in the next video.